Hello guys, Caleb here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today we are going to be taking a tour inside these compounds. I'm going to be showing you the different flowers and trees that you have grown inside here. And I'm also going to be telling you the names of the flowers and the trees so that if you want to go and plant some in your home, you can actually do it. So we are going to start with this yellow duranta. It's a kind of a flower you can plant beside your driveway or a walkway. It produces some purple flowers uh, when it matures. So that's one of them. Right here we have the ground cover. So we have a unwanted grass that is growing on it. We are going to be removing it. It has been raining quite hard. That's why we have a lot of unwanted plants growing everywhere. So this is called the baby rose ground cover. It produces some red or pinkish flowers. Going forward, we have this is the green duranta. You can see it is different from the rest of the duranta. This one only produces green leaves as compared to the yellow duranta, and it also produces some purple flowers just as the yellow duranta. Going forward, I think I'm going to take you down there so that you can see the trees, or maybe we can start on this other side of the field. We are going to decide right now. But going further, we have a kitchen garden that we have planted some kales or vegetables right here. In our local language, we call them skuma wiki. It's just a small portion, but produces a lot of skuma wikis of vegetables. So we are going to be looking at this later, and also we are preparing another garden outside there, but that is a video for another day. So today let us focus on the trees and the flowers, then we are going to focus on the rest later. So I think I'm going to jump over to this field so that I can show you the different types of trees that we've planted here, and the different type of things that we have done here, and tell you more about the field too, its purpose, and why we have it on these compounds. So that's where we are planting the lawn. All of this area is a field where co-curricular activities can be done here. You can play rugby, you can play volleyball, football, yeah, or any kind of game during the Christmas festivities. On these halls, we shall have royal palms. I like it.
Our place is now clean, very clean, very smart. Nice view there. Good view.
So this is going to be an entrance. We are going to put some slab and some stairs that you can come in comfortably, being welcomed by these beautiful trees over here and that edge of the yellow duranta right there. And now this tree is called the royal palm, and it's quite a very good tree to plant. It's doing quite well here, and this type of trees you find them mostly on the coastal region of Kenya, uh, and especially Mombasa, Diani, Malindi. But this tree is doing well here, despite the fact that we are very many kilometers from the coastal province. And it's called the royal palm. It does not have any problems. The only maintenance we do on it is maybe watering it when it's the dry season. And also when the tree is growing, you find that the old leaves start drying up. So you have to prune them. You have to cut them and leave the green ones, the healthy ones that are coming up. So when we come in right here, we are right on the field, and just behind me we have this beautiful pawpaw tree. We grew it here a long time ago when this place used to be a garden. But this tree, we left it because it had already started producing. We have really enjoyed eating pawpaw. Just like this. As simple as that. Karibu ning'oe meno. Fruits for the longest, and the tree is still producing new ones. So in the future, when the tree dries up, because as you know, this is a season of fruit, it's going to dry up eventually. We're going to remove it, then fill this hole with soil to levelize it to match the rest of the field, and then plant this grass right there. The name of this grass, I'm going to put the name of this grass beneath here. The name has actually slipped my mind. But you can see we have very many unwanted grass growing right here. We want to start removing them so that we can have this type of grass growing here alone. So as I mentioned earlier, this field is going to be very useful, and we are going to be doing some activities right here. As you know, my birthday was on 1st January, and that was the first time I tested this field, and it is very functional. So this is where we had games, as I'm going to put some videos right here. This is where we played our games.
Get set!
And it was fun. It is big enough. This is enough space for any activity to be done here. Also, when we have events that need tents to be erected right here, we have enough space for that, and also extra space for people to move around. We are going to put a volleyball net right here, right on the center, so that people can play volleyball or basketball. But we're going to make portable goalposts so that we can move them away when we want to do different types of activities. So that's it. And right on the far edge right there, you can see we have some track tires that we have painted them different colors.
Lakini hata kama tumegoroka tutaweza tu kuweka mali.
Utairudisha tu kwa hiyo mchupa alafu ufunike yenye itabaki. That is purposely for decoration and to make the place look nice. And the good thing with this field, when you are standing right here, you can put your seat here, you can have your cold drink right here when you're looking over the hills and the plains and the horizon, because you can actually see very far from this point right here. And the other thing is we are having some future plans of adding more umbrellas for the shade right at this edge right here, so that more people can sit here. And also the other thing is that the reason as to why we put those tires right there is, number one, for the purposes of decoration, and number two is for the purpose of sitting. Anyone can sit on those tires, and when the palm trees grow big enough, they will produce, or they will give shade to the person sitting beneath the tree. Yes, so this is a very functional field, as I said, and it's one of my favorite spots of this compound. Yes, because when we're sitting here and we're going to put a swimming pool down there, you could you are going to be enjoying seeing people swimming there. It's going to be bringing in a very good appearance, and you can take good photos and videos from this place. So this place will be open for you guys to come and enjoy putting parties or any event that you want. We're going to be building Airbnbs, and you're going to be coming here and enjoying your stay here very much. So we are working hard to be the best when it comes to real estate and the type of services that we offer right here. So when we move forward, we actually have a mango tree right here that is actually uh, right inside the field, and I am going to be showing you here. It's January of 2024, and this mango tree is producing a lot of fruits. You can actually sit here, have a bite, and enjoy the mangoes as you sit right here on this beautiful field. So right beside it, we have this beautiful rounded gazebo, or a small gazebo, a small shed. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. We have this shed here, uh, and then under it we have these beautiful seats. Uh, these ones, I took them from an old truck and decided to be making. I decided to put them into good use. That's why I put them here. And we also improvised a small table here where you can place your laptop or drink or food and sit here and enjoy watching nature. This project is still ongoing. We are not yet done. We want to put some cushions right here and on the back and also on the arms, so that we can reduce some injuries because this is metal. And also on this table right here, we are going to look for MDF boards to cover this place very well, so that it can be 100% safe for anyone occupying this space. So right here on the gravel, we have very many unwanted grass growing here, and we want to pluck them out uh, to reduce uh, these kind of grasses growing here, so that we can only have the gravel and restore the original look of this place. This is the sprinkler that we use to irrigate the grass when it's dry, and we just connect the pipe to the main source of water, and it just rotates automatically, sprinkling the grass right there. During the dry season. So right here, there is this beautiful path. So I'm going to explain to you why we have this path here. I actually made it myself. I'm going to be sharing some videos of me doing that. I also carried these rocks from somewhere down there. I brought them here with a wheelbarrow, and I placed them on a straight line towards that direction. So right here we have a beautiful flower pot, and on it we have this Jerusalem flower, which produces some red flowers right here with green leaves, and it is very thorny, but beautiful at the same time. And it is also of the same family with that other one right there. One under the same flower. It's one and the same flower. So the only difference is it produces different flowers, colored differently. And if you follow the Bible keenly, this flower right here was used to make the heart that they put on Jesus during the time of crucifixion. Yes, and that's why it's called the Jerusalem flower. So going to this point right here, don't mind about these bananas growing on the pathway. We were removing them from this point right here, and we place them here, right here, in readiness to be disposed. So we are going to remove these ones from here and dispose them. Right here, we had a lot of grass, unwanted grass growing right here, and I also removed them and disposed them. And I'm going to be flattening this place to look more flat and plant some grass. So coming right here, you are going to be walking through this pathway, which leads to a very beautiful thing that I want to make behind there. And you will be welcomed by these palm trees that are growing beside the path. And I've also put some car tires that are colored differently right here. We're going to fill them with sand, with soil, so that we can plant different type of flowers just to enhance the beauty of the pathway. So coming this way, you will be walking right inside here, and you will be walking under a shade that is being provided by these trees and also the mango trees right here. And you will walk towards this place right here. Uh, right here, you will be able to take good selfies inside this kind of canopy, because these palm trees will eventually grow and they will cover you overhead. We are going to plant more of them right here on these halls. We need to go and purchase more palm trees to plant them right here. So going this way, uh, you will also come across these sisal-like flowers right here. When they grow up, they produce leaves and flowers on top right there, white flowers. So these ones are just young. They're still coming up slowly, but healthy. So this pathway will be leading you right here, where we want to make a traditional shed, which is grass thatched. We are going to figure out what we are going to use for the shed, but I would recommend using the grass, so that it can be grass thatched, just to bring that African feel of the African, most of the African homesteads. So behind here, this is where we do the laundry. This is where we hang our clothes after washing them. It's not yet done, but we are going to also build the laundry area where you're going to be washing the clothes right there. Also, when we have visitors and they need to wash their clothes, or we have beddings that our staff will be washing, they can come and hang them here for them to dry properly. So right here, it's another pawpaw tree, and it's the same species as the one you saw there. It's young, but it just started producing flowers, so that it can start producing the fruits. So it starts bearing fruits at an early age. At this size, it's already producing the fruits, which is a good thing. Right here we have another Italian cypress. This tree grows really, really tall, and this one is about 2 years old, and it is right there. We planted it when it was about 1.5 feet tall, and now it's right there after 2 years. So right here we have another fruit producing plant, and this one is a guava. It's already producing some fruits, as you can see, for the first time, and we are very happy for it. Just beside here we have this overgrowing Duranda type of flower that I'm going to be telling you the exact name, but it's really fast growing because we had edged these a few weeks ago, but it has already overgrown, you see, so it needs to be edged again. And right here we created a beautiful relaxation area right here where you can sit and bask if you want to bask in the sun. We have these seats where we are going to be putting cushions on top of them so that you can relax here, and this outdoor table where you can also place your things that you want to place there. So down here we put the gravel so that we can avoid people stepping on wet soil and things like those, so just to make it comfortable and just to enhance the appearance of this place. So in front of this setting, we have this beautiful beautiful tree right here. It's called the alocaria, and this one is really growing fast. It's also 2.5 years old. And what we do with this tree, because it produces these leaves on every stage, right, like these. So I just prune the unwanted leaves or branches so that we can have this stem right here, and just to prevent it from having problems with people passing. So you can see we have a good clearance right here, and it would not bring any disturbance for any passersby. Yeah, so this is the Alocaria tree, or Alcaria, depending on where you pronounce it. And it does very well. It doesn't get affected by the termites because we have not had any of them drying up because of the effects of termites. So down here, we have still planted the same grass as on that field. I'm going to be telling you the name of these grass. These trees bring a very beautiful appearance of the compound. As you can see, we have this Alocaria right here, another one right there, and you can see how they are making this video look nice. So right here you can take good photos, good videos, and post them online, and people would like them very much because of these simple trees right here. And they are matched by the palm trees on the back side right there. I don't know if you can see them, and the place looks so nice with this combination of trees right here. So I want to take you down there to go and show you more on that other side that I did not show you on the last video. So let's go. So right here we have some young Italian cypress tree, and these ones I planted them I think 2 months ago, and they are coming up very fast, especially that one, the first one right there. These are the same type of trees with this one, but this one is a bit older, and they are very tall trees. They grow more than 7 feet high. Yeah, and they are four of them. They are matching this one, that one, and this one, and that one. I just want them to be welcoming you on this entrance, on this driveway, so that you can feel very well walking between them. So going down, we want to look at the pasture under this tree right here. Yep. So this tree right here is very significant to me because of many reasons. In fact, this tree was here before I even started making this compound right here. And it's the same tree that attracted me to this piece of land. And it's also the same tree that made me decide to come and start this build. And the reason as to why I preserved this tree right here is for it to provide shade for anyone who wants to enjoy the breeze outside here, or anyone who wants to spend the day outdoor. This would be the perfect place for you to do that. And under the tree, we have made a rounded pasture right here, which we are going to beautify in the future. We want to slab it very nicely, partition it, uh, and build some sitting positions with some stones, building stones, and then we are going to plaster it and also put some outdoor cushions with different colors, so that this place would be very attractive for you to come and sit right here and maybe play a guitar, use your laptop, and maybe take good photos and videos. And then right at the center, we are going to put a big rounded table where people can place food or drinks or anything that needs to be placed there. So around it, it has been enhanced by these ground cover that I told you. It's called the baby rose, and it also gives the place a good green look. And just beside it, we have another layer of different flowers growing right there, and they are also ground covers which I do not know the exact names, but I'm going to put the name on the screen. Yeah, so that's it. And going forward, you have a way through to the driveway, because we have the driveway coming all the way from the gates towards that direction. And we're going to put some stairs and a ramp combined, so that we can have anyone access the place without any problems. If it's a physically challenged, or the normal people, they can, or the just people, they can walk inside comfortably, or the wheelchairs can also come in comfortably. So we are going to combine the ramp and the stairs right there. Yes, and right here we have a very big palm tree right here. This is one of the biggest palm trees already on this property, and you can see from the stem right there, it's very huge. It just started becoming huge, and it's going up very fast, and it's providing, already it's giving some already it's giving some shade, as you can see, depending on the position of the sun. And that's a very good thing, because also these flowers are feeling nice. They are now shaded. Water is not evaporating very fast, so they are going to grow up well. And about these pavings right here, we are going to redo them nicely, because as you can see, we have some of the rocks offside. We are going to make this place very well in the coming future. So now I want us to go down the driveway right here. So when you enter the gate right there, I don't know if the cameraman can show you, that's the entrance. That's the main entrance. So when you enter right there, you're not going to come up this driveway right here. What you're going to do is you're going to pass uh, towards that direction. Then you're going to come up right here, and then you're going to park inside there. Those are the parking lots that we have designed there. We have a space for your cars when you come right here. We shall have our parkings here. Currently we are having 5 of them, all the way from here to down there. Then right here it's where we shall have a partial outdoor partial under this tree where people could relax to. We have those parking lots right there, 5 of them, and I'm going to be showing you uh, more about them. Those are not the only parking lots that we have more, but on this video we're going to focus on those ones and I'm going to explain more about them. So starting here, we have this kind of tree right here, and this one is called the ashok or the ashoka. We have quite a number of them growing in this compound, about more than 20 actually, and this is one of them. It is 2.5 years old at this position. We also have even taller ones, depending on how maybe I don't know what makes them grow on different levels over time, but they are still, all in all, they are growing up nicely. So coming down here, we have partitioned the pasture with the driveway by this yellow duranda flower right there. We have another ashok here. It's quite tall, even more than me, and we have several of them going down here. And then on our first parking lot, we have them partitioned by all the yellow duranda also. Yeah. So down there is the pasture that I've shown you. We're going to build it very well. It's going to be stunning whenever it's complete. So when you come with your car, this is where you will park. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have planted these type of trees right here. This one is called the thika palm. This is the thika palm tree, and it's good for shade. That's why we have planted it on the parking lots. When it grows big, it's going to produce a lot of branches and leaves, and this place will have a lot of shade. So when you park your car here, you're going to leave when the car is cool, and the car is going to enjoy being parked here. We have 5 of them going down there, and this one is a driveway where you will pass now exiting this space. We have the ashok trees growing all the way to that point, and we want to put some solar street lights just at the center of the ashok trees all the way from there, and the solar lights will be facing this direction just to light up the parking lots, so at night you can see well. The parking lots can be visible for you to park comfortably. Yeah, so coming down here, uh, we have another space right here. We are still thinking what you're going to put on this space right here. uh, I was thinking of putting maybe a shed or children playing equipment right here, but I'm still thinking and I will decide over time. And we have the alaucaria tree growing alongside each other, this side on the and on the other side. We have 3 of them right here and other 3 on the other side. So when they grow up, this place is going to be looking nice, and we are going to be deciding on what to put on this space. So as you can see, we have a bit of soil erosion because the driveway is kind of steep, but we want to figure out how we are going to control the soil erosion in the meantime. But later on, we're going to put some cabros on on this driveway and on the parking lots, so that we can avoid this type of erosion on this place in the future. So that is something that we're considering doing later on, uh, as we progress. So coming down here, I want to show you something here. So we put these stones right here, just to hold the soil. Maybe they are more visible right here. Maybe I can show you. We put these rocks right here to hold this soil so that we can avoid the soil being eroded when it rains. And these stones, we call them the mazeras here in our country, and they are very good for landscaping. You can even pave your walkways using this stone. They have many uses, so it depends on how you want to use them. They are called the mazeras, and we've put them all the way and up there just to control the soil erosion. So we come down here to the main gates. So we have 5 parking lots, but if my friends so much blessed with many cars, we have a lot of space on the outside. This is where we shall build a gate, a double height gate over here with a very beautiful walling. Then this is so here we are going to plant Italian cypress all the way to the end and all the way going up, all the way to the end and all the way going up. Then on the upper side here we are going to plant the royal palms. So we have to move. Remember, that's where we shall have the main house. So you shall be getting a nice view of it from this point. Yeah. This is the main entrance, and we are envisioning having a very huge double gates wall right here, and we are going to have the name of this home written on top right there. We are also going to put some LEDs and some floodlights to light up the driveway at night. And we want to beautify the gate so that it can be very welcoming for our guests. And we want you to be able, we want you to actually feel like taking photos immediately when you arrive at the gate. We want you to start taking photos right there before even you enter inside. So we are going to beautify the gates very well. We're going to build a very uh, beautiful gate right there. So when you enter the gates, we shall have a stretch of a driveway again right here, and we also have these palm trees on the side, which are growing very well. And the purpose of having these here is just to enhance the look of the driveway. Yeah, it will look very beautiful when we even put the cabro right here all the way to the end. And we are aspiring to have a very beautiful building right there. We want to build a mansion right there. So this driveway will be leading you to that house right there. And we are looking forward to even plant some more small trees or shrubs right here on this other side all the way to the end. Yeah, so last time I talked about having a problem with termites. You can see they are destroying even big trees like this one, and the other one at the center right there. These are termites destroying the trees, but we are hoping the rest of the trees will survive the termites. Yeah, so that's the challenge that you're having. We actually apply anti-termites, but they seem not to work very effectively. I do not understand why. Coming towards this direction, uh, if you are coming in by foot, you can actually walk to the pasture through this entrance right here. We have a small entrance here for people who are walking in by foot, and this is where I was telling you that we are going to have stairs on one side and a ramp on the other side. So this will be the main entrance from the gate towards accessing the pasture right there, and you will be climbing up through this area. And these are the alocaria, small ones. They're still coming up. And also on this other side, we have other alocarias coming up slowly. So this place will also look nice when these trees grow up at their maturity level, because they are tall enough and they're going to be providing a good shade underneath here when you are passing. So when you come in with your car, you are going to come straight to this direction. You are not going to pass through there, because that is the exit and this is the entry. So you're going to come straight to this position right here, and then you're going to go up and into the parking lots right there. So when it's time to exit, you're going to reverse your car and then take the exit and go out the gates. As simple as that. So when you come up through this direction right here, uh, we have this space that we have preserved here, because this is where we want to put up a house. We want to construct a house right here. So that place is purposely uh, for that. So when you come here on top of this deck right here, we are going to be constructing a swimming pool, some rest areas, which are the umbrellas. When you swim, you can just relax under the shade. And we have a lot of grass growing on top of this place. So we are going to be removing all of this grass to leave only the palm trees. I don't know if you can see the palm trees growing right there. We have several palm trees growing inside that grass, and they should be the only visible trees right there. The rest of the grass should be removed. Yeah. So coming here, as I mentioned earlier, we have a plan for this place right here. We want to build a very big gazebo right here, which will be used as the meeting stroke conference facility right here. So we want to have a rounded one with a deck on top where you can sit and enjoy the views. And right at that corner right there, we're going to have an arch. We're going to build an arch entrance to the swimming pool, and we're going to fence out the area so that it can be safe for kids and not to go inside there without any care of adults. So right here, maybe you might be wondering why we have so many sticks right here. We are going to use these sticks to fence our shamba or garden out there, as I'll be showing you later. How we do it in Africa, how we fence, we call them bombers. We are going to fence it. We are going to use these sticks to fence the garden right there using the barbed wire. So I'm going to be explaining that later. So on this space right here, I don't mind about this small house right here. This we are using this as the site house, but it will be removed later in the future. We're going to have our gazebo right here, a very big, huge, rounded gazebo right here, with a deck on top, so that you can sit on top there and enjoy the views. And right inside the gazebo, now that's where we shall have the conference stroke meeting area inside there for anyone who wants to have a meeting. That will be your facility. So coming to this direction here, all this space will be used for the gazebo to this point here. So coming here, we shall have we shall make the arches right here. We shall make a very high we shall make a very high arch right here for the entrance when you're coming to the swimming pool, because the swimming pool will be located right here, and we'll have a simple walkway on this position going towards the restaurant or the dining area that you want to construct on the far end right there. So this will be the main entrance all the way to the dining area right there, and then we shall have the swimming pool at the center, and then the umbrellas, the shades for relaxing after swimming, we shall have them down there. Yeah, and this place will be looking nice when it's done. So that's the main plan for this place. And maybe, I don't know if you can see, we have some ashok the ashok trees that are growing on this line all the way to the end. They are still bringing in a very nice look to this part of the project. And these trees mostly they grow also in the coastal province, but they are still thriving well here, despite the fact that we are very many kilometers away from the coastal province. Right here, they are doing fine, and we like them. So this tree is 2.5 years old. Yeah, and it's doing really fine. And these ones right here, we replaced them a year ago. These ones are only 1 year old. This one, that one. We had them replaced because the old ones actually dried up because of a lack of water. But now we have good plan for irrigation. There is no tree that is going to die because of drought. Yes, so that's it. Around the perimeter, we have planted more than 700 trees in total. And inside the compound, we have more than 20 royal palms, more than 20 ashok trees, and more than 10 thicker palms, and the more than 10 also more than 10 alocaria. And we are still looking forward to plant more trees and flowers inside here. So I think I'm going to end the video right here. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at a different thing, and it's going to be a series of videos each and every day. So keep subscribing, keep commenting, keep giving me your ideas and opinions right at the comment box, and I'm going to appreciate that very much. So see you on the next video. I'm signing out.